the last clip was certainly pretty eventful. I'm not sure if I want this clip to be that eventful as well. Or maybe more eventful, or less, just so I have more of a breather. All I know is that we're starting this one off with a cutscene. And where there's a cutscene, something important can't be too far away. At the very least, that many locks on a door has got me worried. And of course, the massive door shuts right behind us near instantly. Don't worry, Samus, there's no way we're gonna be attacked from that many different angles. This is a 2D game. Still, it's understandable you were worried. That looks kind of menacing, and this planet has had a ridiculous number of different things trying to kill us so far. Okay, those flags in the background are kinda worrying. Wait, I thought that was a super missile door since those are green. You mean to tell me with how good the graphics are in this game, where we can see the wind affecting the flags in the background, they didn't think to differentiate a door that needs a super missile with one that needs a plasma beam? Ugh. And here I thought this lower path was a hidden path to a secret that I could save for later, not our main goddamn path forward. But I suppose it's better to find it before I think it's the main path than to wander around and wonder if I had somehow trapped myself. Okay, what the hell is that? Well, shit. Seems we finally found the X 17 parts into this game. This is the point when the ammo and health system changes in the game altogether. Before, if we killed an enemy, then their dropped items would just come straight to us. Now, the only items that come to us will generally be created by countering. Otherwise, we're gonna have to chase those X's, or they're gonna either leave without giving us anything, or outright turn into another enemy for us to fight. And of course, the enemies are also more durable, and it's not like they were especially fragile to begin with. Should I even ask what that black slime on the ground is, or should I call the Ghostbusters to clean that up? Okay, apparently there's absolutely no countering this little bastard. I was a little thrown off because he looked like a palette swap of an earlier enemy we dealt with in the game. And wow, this game has had remarkably few palette swaps considering we're 17 parts into this game. Sorry about that. Somehow didn't think that we'd be able to make that straight jump, so I thought I needed to be clever when I didn't. I'm also pretty convinced that fan is too strong for us to get a foothold up there right now. Right, let's see what's so important behind this door. Well, that should let us open the other green doors, but they really should have done something to make it clear the plasma beam doors aren't super missile doors. Well, those enemies didn't feel more durable than what came before for long. I'm not sure if I should feel relieved or disappointed by that fact. All I know is that I'm getting Nazi vibes from those flags in the background. Of course, I'd probably also feel Nazi vibes regardless of the colors of the flags, because holy shit, I can't think of any benevolent country that hangs that many rug-length flags indoors. Well, we got pretty close to getting killed by a normal enemy there. How many Metroid games can we say that in? Granted, there are less forgiving games out there, but this is most definitely taken me to my time limit in so many ways that it is exhausting. And the final encounter against Ravenbeak is so far from here that I'm worried just how much more the difficulty around here is going to spike before we're done. Again, nothing I can do to get through that barrier. We have to be on the other side to open this path, which is annoying because I want to open this path to get to the other side. How many more times are we going to run into that issue in this game? Am I supposed to find that random bit of armor in the background falling apart to be intimidating? If anything, I'm more scared of whatever's on the other side of that door. Huh. So apparently they have a massive spear factory. Either this Chozo warrior is somehow badass enough to avoid being infected by the X in the area, or he is an X. Still, I've got to admit, it's a damn nice thing to see an enemy with a spear. Usually from melee, you see swords or knives with the occasional axe or hammer for the brutes. So it's strange that spears, the actually most common weapon in historical warfare, is among the most rare weapons to see in video games and movies. Well, it didn't take long for us to get to his next stage, or to confirm that he is indeed an X. Right, definitely deserved that one. Still, it didn't take much to beat the first form, so we should be able to get to the second form with enough health to figure it out. Okay, touching that way didn't work. And we're back to the second stage. Was this thing supposed to be easier than those commandos or harder? Because it kind of feels easier. And I can't tell if that's because of the terrain and his style of attack, or the fact that we have the plasma beam now. Okay, didn't think he could reach that far. Mostly because I'm not all that used to dealing with enemies with spears in most games anyway. I thought that was just going to be an ending cutscene, not something we needed to actively do something during. Let's try that again. And I failed it yet again. Oh dear. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get killed because of that. Well, at least I didn't take any damage on the way to the third try. Not that it changed the fact that I failed for a third time in this same damn fight. Kinda makes me wish we could kill this thing without pulling off the counter. But we've pulled off some pretty damn absurd counters before now, so... Well, that certainly looked and felt satisfying. Okay, just what the hell are we supposed to do to get to that energy tank if... Didn't take me long to start feeling like an idiot again after taking that spearman down. Definitely should be moving on instead of just wasting missiles here. I can't really see your expression with your visor tinted like that, Samus. What caught your attention there? Oh. Oh dear, the X are spreading out to the other sectors of the planet. I have the distinct feeling we're going to have to blow this planet up as well. Seriously, I think Samus is the only hero I can think of that would benefit from having her own personal Death Star. How many planets has she blown up over the course of the 2D games? How many more will cease to exist when we get to the 3D games? Considering the way this franchise goes, there's no way we're gonna get out of this sector and into the other before the X start infecting everything there. This entire game is gonna be more difficult from here on out. Not that I was expecting it to get any easier after all the crap we've gone through just to get this far in. Still... Oh, what fresh bullshittery is this? Okay, so they zombified the only non-combatant on the planet. How is that scary compared to everything else? So, the X are capable of speech? Oh, fucking hell. Those downright spiteful parasites! And, of course, the blue one has the ice beam when we're still vulnerable to cold. Well, my butt is pretty clenched right now. We'll see how much that means things will hurt now that we've got 2 robots on patrol again. I kind of forgot how many we took out once Quiet Rope shut them down for us, so even if I did remember how many we were told there were at the start, I doubt I'd be able to figure out on my own without looking it up online. Well, there's literally nothing we could have done to avoid getting damaged by the whale. At least we managed to grab every X that formed after we killed it, so it wouldn't give us more trouble in this area. At least, unless we decide to come back into this room later. Of course, even the bugs are X's now. These things just do not waste time assimilating all life that they can reach. Hence why the Metroids were so relentless before we made sure they were no longer a factor. Or at least, they will be before we do a bit of time traveling, once we switch to the 3D part of the franchise. Again, took way too much damage dealing with a creature that we're gonna have to run into quite a lot considering the nature of this game.
Uploading data.
The X have been released from their confinement. They have now scattered across the planet. This is no doubt the work of Ravenbeak. His motives are still a mystery. But your Metroid DNA grants you immunity to the X parasites. You can even absorb them. Perhaps it was some kind of message. Regardless, the X are here. They are overrunning the planet. They must be destroyed. Hurry to your ship, Samus. I trust you will make it here safely.
Still find it odd that the briefings we're getting from Adam feel more interesting but less informative in this game for some reason. Okay, that's a completely new type of attack pattern for that enemy. Just what determines if the X are gonna make an enemy more capable outside of just making them more durable? Well, it's been a while since we've been in an Emmy area where we have to worry about a patrolling robot, but I'm not feeling in any way nostalgic for it. If anything, I could have done without dealing with this shit ever again. And of course, I got myself killed near instantly. Bloody hell. We have died more than enough times in this game, thank you very much. I know the Emmys killing us that way is supposed to be brutally visceral compared to every other enemy that kills us in Metroid, but still, it has happened to us so many damn times in this playthrough that I just don't feel like it's all that special anymore. I am just absolutely frustrated that we can't actually fight against the damn things. Even when we destroy them, it is not a fight. And good God! It's bad enough that we're slower underwater. Did this one really need a ranged attack that keeps us in place for a few seconds as it approaches? And will that ranged attack play any role when we have the specific beam we need to remove its faceplate and blast its head open? Fucking hell, I definitely could have done with a lot less of this in this game. It literally took the longest possible path away from us just for the sake of making us worried for a little longer. And it came back this way just to make me groan in annoyance. Just why the hell do we still have to deal with these relentless dildos this far into the game anyway? They have more than outworn their welcome. Still, managed to get by that one for now, and I hope that the blue one won't be an issue for too much longer in the game. A little hard for me to judge that, though, since, again, I was kind of hoping we were done with this gimmick for the whole game, considering how much we had to deal with just to get this far. Right, definitely feels like a good time to save again. Place your bets. How long until we break the brain so we can break the blue bot?